Okay, I'm reloaded. Big Dad Pacino here. Some content I do just because even if I seen it done, I think there's something I can add to probably the way that it was done or do it in a different way. I did a Nissan Fairlady Z showcase not too long ago. I didn't think it was received that well, but I had this Skyline idea on the black back burner probably for a while. I ain't gonna say a year, but close to it. And I put it off because other people had did it. But I decided to do it anyway because I got some time since I've been off work, and I was able to put it together, and hopefully it goes through good. So without further ado, let's start. This is going to be a Nissan Skyline GTR showcase video. Let's begin with the what we have on the turntable here. Just the LB Silhouette 35 GTRR version 2 that debuted in Hot Wheels J Imports 2021. This was designed by Rio Sada. Most likely, it was already completed before his untimely death. Rest in peace. This is the first color for 2021. And I think this is also being done in Mini GT. They already have all the Liberty Walk stuff from Nissan GTR, for Lamborghini, probably something else too. But I know for the Lamborghini and the Nissan GTR. I think Lamborghini, I want to say Aventador. Probably another one too. But yeah. You can see it's very well detailed, even though it's a mainline. Headlights, taillights, whatever. But we're going to put that to the side because a lot of y'all probably got this already. Happy to find that. I think I found that at Target. Next, we're going to get into, we're going to go all the way back and go into the main line. And we're going to do start with the Hot Wheels version of the Nissan HT 2000 GTX, better known as the Hakasuka, I think I'm saying that right, Hakasuka, or Box Skyline. Debuted in 2011, new models designed by Jun May. His name's gonna pop up a lot during the showcase. Based on a 69 to 71 body style. This version here is from 2011, new models. This is the first variation. It has the JNC logo up there. Japanese nostalgic car. A car club and website that focuses on Japanese imports from the 70s, sometimes from the late 60s to the 90s. Popular, the website was popular in the and car club popular in the early to mid 2000s. I think I first heard of them through another website called, hope I'm saying this right, Japolinique, I think. And it's a pretty cool website. This car, of course, has been done in various variations. This is the first version. And I think somebody actually made a car after this. They actually did their car like this or something similar to this. And their car got done for Hot Wheels. Next, let's get into the Nissan Skyline HT 2000 GTR. Nicknamed the Ken Murray. Debuted in 2011. New models. Designed by Jun Ame. Based on the 72 to 73 model of the Skyline that came out after the Hakasuku. The nickname Ken Murray comes from advertising from the 70s that featured a white couple having a picnic beside the car in a countryside setting to attract the European market, mainly Great Britain, Australia, and Canada. Which I only read because the car is actually from Japan, and they were trying to appeal to America too, but I think they feel like if they get Europe, America will fall in line. But it didn't happen like that. What they were doing already, they had the Datsun 240Z was already over here, and I think the 210 and the 510. Well, the 210 mainly what we got, and that was more popular. So they pretty much tested the waters with Europe, and for some reason they just didn't bring that over here to America. Closest it got was Canada and probably Mexico. This is the 2014 Night Burners variation. I really wish Greenlight or Johnny Lightning would do a premium version of this casting. I'm looking for one. There is a treasure hunt version of this, which good luck if you find it. And I think they are about to do, I want to say a car culture version pretty soon. I like this car. I seen this whole livery is basically based on a classic type livery they use in Japan for racing, but mainly just for showing off. They would do something like that. It has unfortunately, no highlights, no details. That's it. It's well executed though. Next, we're gonna get into because I'm doing this by generation as close as possible, at least in the main line. I'm gonna skip back and forth a little on. 82 Nissan Skyline R30. This casting debuted in 2018. Hot Wheels Factory Fresh series designed by Ryo Sada, rest in peace, based on the 82 Skyline RS Turbo. Some people say it's a GT RS, but second color for the 2018 Factory Fresh series. I had the original red, I had the gray, I had the white variations, in addition to the premium red version from Japanese Historics 3. Seen this car in real life. It's kind of boxy, and someone I know, they were in the military. They imported it from, I want to say from Canada, by way of upstate New York. This is a replica of a car that's owned by a friend of June. I gotta say June. Ryo Asada. I think also this car was on Jay Leno's garage too. The original red version, red and black version. It's real nice. Of course, the headlights are part of the windshield, but it does have detailed tail lights. I wish they would have made this glass, but I think in real life this really was. It might have been like that, but I think it was glass. That's the only problem I have with this. Other than that, it's pretty cool. Next, let's get into the Nissan Skyline GTR 32. Nicknamed Godzilla. Debuted This, well, this casting debuted in the Nissan 2019 series, designed by Jun Ame, again, based on the model that was produced from 89 to 94. It earned the nickname Godzilla because it dominated circuit races in Japan and Europe. I also had the older modified 2002 version of this casting that is not as realistic looking. This version is the Nissan 2019 series color 2. And it's really no detail. Well, it's got real details on the tail light. No headlights. Of course, this has been done in car culture, and I know I have the Advan livery one. Do I have another one? I think I do. I think I have like 2 versions. I know I had the Advan livery one in black and red. It came with the team transport thing. This has Yokohama on the side for its famous tire, Japanese based tire manufacturer. Next, we're going to go with the Nissan Skyline GTR 33. This debuted in Hot Wheels Then and Now Series 2018, designed by Ryo Asada. This is the Nissan 2019 version in Metal Flake Red. I did say it was designed by Ryo Asada. One of the most underrated body styles, in my opinion. My main regret about this particular casting, even though I think I have a couple of versions in mainline, a purple one. I think I have a blue one. I don't think I have any in premium that I know of. But my only regret with this casting is that I was not able to find the yellow one from the Fast and the Furious, original Fast series, because it was being hoarded left and right. The real car that was based on was featured in the first movie, and it's a kind of strange story to that. It was impounded and crushed by the FBI because it was illegally imported from Mexico by a company called Motorex. You can look for the information about that online. There are actual videos on YouTube. One is done by Craig Lieberman, who was a technical advisor on several Fast and the Furious movies, as well as Donut Media, which they have some incredible videos. That's where I learned so much on. Their catchphrases, of course, I've probably heard it before. More power, baby. So check out them channels. You'll learn a lot. Next, I'm going to move on. This has tail light detail, but doesn't have headlight detail. But we're moving faster than I thought. So next, we're going to do we're going to skip to Matchbox, and we're going to go back, all the way back to 1971 replica. And this is by Matchbox. Like I said, this is a 1971 Nissan Skyline 2000 GTX, and it's unmodified version. Debuted in mainline 2016 for Matchbox. No designer listed like they sometimes do, even on the Matchbox wiki. This is the 2018 9-pack exclusive in orange. I had the silver version too. Scales wise, the Matchbox version is more accurate than the Hot Wheel casting. That is why I do not go crazy over every Hot Wheels casting. And then this Matchbox, not only does it have, well, this one don't have detailed tail lights. It has detailed headlights though, and it has the Japanese spec or Euro spec mirrors up there near the hood. Look at the size difference. I mean, which is why I say sometimes, man, Matchbox, it's like Mattel plays favorites with Hot Wheels, and it's like they have more money than Matchbox. It's like their castings are sometimes so much better. But next, we're gonna do the premium, and we're gonna start with the Greenlight. I hate to do that kind of breakup, but we'll go back to Hot Wheels eventually. This is the Greenlight. This black Greenlight 1971 Nissan Skyline. Well, it's 2000 GTR. 2019 is when it came out. And this is from Tokyo Torque, I believe. I really believe that. I don't think it's Hobby. It could be Hobby Shop, but I think it's Tokyo Torque. And notice how the hood raises up from the opposite side. That is the way it's supposed to be. This is one of my favorites. I'm not gonna lie. Oops, I didn't do nothing on the M2. We're gonna talk about the M2. I had this M2 ever since 2020, and I forgot, did it come with a 2-pack? I don't think so. I think it came by itself. And it has the moon eyes livery. It's still on the tire. And it also has the opening engine detail. I don't know which one is more accurate though. Open this bad boy. Both of them have that red block on the side. I guess that's the header. And they have, well, this one has the individual, I guess, piping right here. Because it has been modified a little bit more. Like I said, the M2 is from 2020, I believe. That's when I got it. The Greenlight has painted headlights, and I think painted taillights too. It might be inserted. Might be wrong. I think they're inserted. The Greenlight has painted headlights, inserted taillights, definitely inserted taillights. So this one has the steelies on it. I only got this car because it reminds me of so much of the car that Paul Walker had in Fast 5 movie in the beginning. And I couldn't find, well, the one they had for Hot Wheels didn't look nothing like. But anyway, we're gonna move on because I'm rambling. Next, let's get into the Nissan Skyline C210. The debuted in Hot Wheels Japanese Historic 2 2018. This was designed by Mark Jones, based on a car that was produced from 77 to 81. There was no GTR model during that time. This is possibly a GT-EX. And this is the original debut. This is the Japanese Historic 2018. I don't know if they've done this casting again. If they do, I don't have it. I think they maybe did. I think they did one for the Fast and the Furious Rewind. And it's the yellow bird, which I talked about earlier. The big bird. R33 is supposed to be that counterpart to that casting. And this is cool, of course, all that detail. I like the stance on this. It's very realistic. It's 80s Basazuku style, 80s, 90s Basazuku style. They lowered their stuff. They still do. And they put them wide tires on it with the deep dish wheels. So they did a real good job. So next we got the Nissan Gt R34 that debuted in 2010. New models. Of course, this is famous. This is based on the Too Fast and Too Furious car, at least at the beginning of the movie, that was driven by Paul Walker. This is designed by Phil Rowman, based on the Nissan R30 model. Like I said, this is the Fast and the Furious version from 2019 from the Fast Imports series. And this pretty much what got me hooked on Skylines. And you know, I was watching Initial D before, but I just didn't realize what it was. And then after that movie, I got a companion book from Barnes and Noble that broke down the specs of the cars, how they found the cars, scouted them out, and how they built them, and showed how they got clones of them and all that kind of stuff. And that's when I got aware of the Skyline, started doing research. So this is cool. Of course, it's got all the details on it. But this I'm about to show is superior. This is a Greenlight and Tarmac Works collaboration, which is awesome, from 2019. Even though it's marketed under Greenlight, but Tarmac Works is credited with contributing to this car. This casting, I guess. And this is a 02 Nissan GTR 34. Like I said, 2019. Lens headlights, white leather, Yokohama and van tires. It has the endless racing livery with other sponsors represented. This is probably the best looking and most accurate Nissan Gt R34 I own in my collection. I do have two other Nissan GTRs from Greenlight, one in dark red and the other one in white with bronze wheels. This car is awesome, and it came in this box, so it was special. I mean, it didn't come in this box. The box came inside the blister pack, I guess. So it's awesome. It's got the white wheels on it, white mag rims, Yokohama, white leather tires. It's awesome. Next, we're gonna near the end, we're gonna do the GTR. This particular GTR is from Tokyo Greenlight 2015 Tokyo Torque, or either Hobby Shop. I think it's Hobby Shop though. And it's a 2014 Nissan GTR. Not perfect, of course. It had a paint like imperfection that ended up chipping on the rear wing, but I'm keep it anyway. It does have lens headlights, painted tail lights. Grill is expertly done. I think I have another version of this somewhere. I think, can I have another version of GTR? I don't know. I have to look. But yeah, let's comparison. And this is, ooh. That's the thing about being live. You get technical difficulties. I'm gonna try to do this as scantily as possible. And that's just the difference in between the modified version that Hot Wheels has done, which Mini GT is probably doing better, but you can see just the difference and the modifications have done to the body style. And that's pretty much what I want to show. Also extra, we got this casting, which is a Hot Wheels C10 Skyline wagon, debuted in Hot Wheels Car Culture Cargo Carriers 2018, designed by June and May. Again, replica of the 69 model, a wagon version of that Skyline HT 2000 GTX. This is the 2021 Car Culture Fast Wagons version. I also own the original one from 2018 in green, and the 2019 version that was an X-Men, yeah, Pop Culture series with Wolverine on it. So this is the wagon version, and they really did that in Japan. I'm sorry. Tokyo. And in Tokyo, well, in Japan, and in Europe too, they call them vans. They call their wagons vans. They usually don't call them wagons. I mean, I think if they have enough space to carry supplies too. So, and of course, it has the Japanese Eurospec mirrors. That's pretty much it, man. I don't want to get close to time. No, time is important. So, as always, I want to thank the subscribers for holding me down, for their support. Random viewers, like I always say, this is not the best diecast channel. It's not the worst either. The motto is show a little love to the diecast. This is Big Dappuccino signing out. I encourage you to subscribe, hit the notification button. Until the next time, peace and blessings.